Hi amigas. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. As you know, look, I'm looking like a hot mess express. I'm not ready, but you know what, this is the day in the life as a small business owner. Behind the scenes, you guys are gonna see like what I'm doing in my day or in my week. So I just kind of wanted to bring you guys along because I need to post content on YouTube and this is the time to do so. I ran over to Dunkin'. I got myself my iced latte, caramel craze, sausage roll, and we are having a little quick breakfast. I do currently have UV DTF a gang sheet printing right now, so that's printing on the printer and it's a little loud in there. That's kind of why I wanted to do my intro here. So here you have it, but follow me along on this day in the life as a small business owner. Okay, so let me fill you in. Right now, I am printing that 11-inch wide by 50-inch height UV DTF gang sheet for a customer. It's a custom gang sheet, so pretty much on my website, what I like is that I have a gang sheet builder, and they're able to go in, add all their images or designs, size those individually, then gang them up on a sheet. That way, like, they're getting the best for their money. So for this 11 by 50, it's $25, which is super affordable, especially for a small business owner or even people wanting to like put these decals on like party supplies and stuff. It is just so worth it, honestly, and I know I still make money back, so of course why not be able to provide for my customers. Well, anyways, so that's printing, but usually like what I do every morning whenever I come in my craft room, or like I try to have my cafecito, whether if that's me making it here at home or buying it. Like today was just a Dunkin' day, like I had to have iced coffee. Usually I make it hot here, and I come in and check my emails. I check my emails like literally 3 times a day: morning, midday, and then afternoon or nighttime before I go to bed. But right now I literally just have spam emails and like subscription emails and Etsy, like, you know, just like little notifications like that. So I usually delete those, clear everything, and then answer to any collaborations if I have any collaboration emails, which right now I'm currently working on, hopefully crossing my fingers, getting in touch with 2 companies. Well, they reached out to me on a collaboration or 2, and we're just kind of starting to like work through the details and all that, going a little back and forth, but it is completely normal. So if you are a content creator or an aspiring content creator, this is part of the process. Like literally, once somebody reaches out, yes, it's exciting, but you need to make sure it's what's in it for you is good, and that of course they're paying. Okay, this is my biggest tip for content creators who are barely starting, or small business owners again that are creating content that are barely starting. Charge. Know your worth. Like even if it's just a couple hundreds because you're a small creator and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna make anything back. If they propose to you something that seems pretty cool, yes, but also know that you can get a little bit more. Like there's a little bit leeway room in between that you can kind of stretch them sometimes. Now if they decline, then you know it's up to you, but I always try to negotiate a rate for all my videos, even if they send you their product or their machine or something, just because it's super important. And I will say, hold on, we got interrupted, but I wanted to show you guys 58 minutes with 30 something seconds is what it took. This is what it took to print an 11 by 50 gang sheet. Looks like this, and this is a customer's custom. So they like sent like off-roading decals. I'm assuming they're going to be putting them somewhere. And this is what I hate, but you can't really avoid. You lose some space in between prints, especially if I printed the last ones yesterday, and this is kind of the in-between space, but this is the reality. So now we're going to go ahead and trim it real quick. I know I got interrupted, but I had to pause and stop this so I can show you guys like real time how long it takes. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim it. and I usually trim it with this little paper trimmer, just because with scissors it's almost impossible to get up underneath here since its space is so limited and tight. But I cut it with this, and there we have it. Here it is, an 11 by 50 inch long gang sheet. All right, we're back. Now I was gonna say something else, but you know, the printer was done and I really wanted to show you guys the timing, because a lot of people think that these printers are like super fast, or why isn't my gang sheet being shipped out today? And it's because it literally takes time. Imagine if I had 10 of these 11 by 50 custom orders from different customers. It can take me up to like maybe 2 or maybe even 3 days, depending on how much time I have in between. Yes, it's like an hour, but still. Anyways, I was gonna say, my biggest suggestion, like I mentioned, is like charging know your worth on content, but also it hurts a lot of us other creators who are in this industry and who have been doing this for a while. And this is the part that sucks. It's like, you have a new creator that comes in, and that's fine. Like, there is room enough for all of us. But when these like new or small creators that are coming in don't charge, it makes like the bigger brands know, they're like, oh, you know what? Well, this creator always charges me this much, XYZ. And now like new creators are coming in. So I'm going to head over to the new creator, because I can pretty much get her or I can get him just to do the video and exchange a product. So it hurts us that have been doing it for a while, because the companies that you have been working with no longer want to pay you because they find other creators that know that will do it for free. And as much as it sucks, it's true, it's real life. It's happened to me with a brand very known and that I worked with before multiple times. They started me off paying me like really like, you know, what I deserved. And then I noticed that they started kind of lowballing me, and I was still hanging in there. And then recently, I think last year or something, I was like, no, like I put my foot down, and I noticed that, yeah, they just never reached out again. And that is completely fine. I know my worth, and I'd rather be with a company that values my work and myself, because it is time and dedication. Like, these videos are not just filming and posting them. You have to edit them. You have to have the perfect aesthetic. You have to have a timeline of what you're going to do or say in a sit down video. So it takes time to plan it. And then when they just go ahead and lowball you or don't want to pay you, it sucks. Like, it does. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know your worth, and please always charge if you can, because even if you're a beginner, you can make something back from it. Okay, now all of the wraps are cut down and they are ready. This customer that placed her order, her name is Melissa from New York, and her total was $132.18. That includes shipping, so it's like technically $123 order. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Melissa, if you're watching this so much. I am getting ready to package your order. Now, I did print some extras that I'm going to be putting away for my stash, but I wanted to kind of show you guys. These wraps are double-sided, as you can see. They're amazing quality wraps with this UV DTF printer. It's so good, chef's kiss. So if you guys are ever interested in like getting into the UV DTF printing, definitely recommend this printer. Now, the film size that I have on this printer is like an 11.8 inch wide. Now, I technically have a little bit of leeway space on the sides, but I allow my gang sheets to be up to 11 inches. That way the 0.80 is like the extra space on the sides in case of anything. But yeah, so customers can build their gang sheets 11 inches wide, and then the height literally can go up to 300 inches in height depending on what they want. There's different options on my website, so check it out. And if you guys did not know, I am 6 months pregnant now. I'm officially 23 weeks. Yay, we're almost more than halfway there now. And it's been a long time since I've updated you guys, but I am pregnant. First trimester sucked, but I'm still kind of going strong. I did have a full-time job. Now I'm not working anymore. I'm fully at home just because of this pregnancy. I kind of wanted to take it easy. So that is why I'm able to focus more on my business, which I'm super excited about, creating content until baby S gets here. Yes, it's gonna be a boy, so I'm excited, and we are just gonna continue rolling and see how this goes. And in case you guys have not seen this room, this is how my craft room looks like. I have my XTOOL apparel printer all in one with the shaker oven and the AP2 filter right here. By my entrance, I have a pegboard with all my accessories and tools that I use for crafting, of course. And then I'll kind of take you guys over and I'll show you guys. My closet is a mess, but I will expose myself. It looks like this. We just have like papers and like boxes and stuff. We have t-shirts, and then we just have like my mailers that I use, ink, my Cricut Joy extra powder supplies. So it's not organized, but it works. Over here I have like these little cubbies that are full of like ink as well, extra supplies, cups, hats, whole bunch of blanks that I'm gonna be using eventually. And you can see like DTF maintenance printer supplies. There's more ink. Here we have all the XTOOL inks, and then over here we have all like the HAOLIC DTF printer inks and such, which yes, it's a lot. So I just wanted to kind of like show you guys a little bit more in here. And of course my little handy dandy phone tripod, and then this is the laptop that I use for my UV DTF printer, only for that one. I have another like laptop that I use miscellaneously, so it usually sits there. We have this little tool cart that I have a whole bunch of embroidery supplies in. And then this is my oven, my fume extractor for curing the DTF prints. Again, just like my COLLAB bags for DTF transfers, sticker paper, sublimation supplies. I have a whole bunch of randoms. Even some drawers are empty. These are all like extra DTF transfers. All of this is sticker paper. And then basically same cardstock, photo paper, more sticker paper at the bottom. I love these little lights that my husband hung up for me. They're like garage, like shop lights, but as you can see, they connect to each other and they work to give me more brightness in the room, because we only have this light and it kind of sucks. Over here is my ET 15,000 or 1500 printer, and it's converted to sublimation. Here I keep all of my transfers for UV DTF, like the cup wraps or decals, I should say, not transfers. And I have like tape and they're all labeled, but this is kind of where I keep all my extras. This is the DTF printer that I currently have. I only have this one, and I have the XTOOL. I will say that for the XP600, it was amazing, but I had 3 printers and I had to get rid of one, and that was the one I got rid of. My Silhouette Cameo, and then just printer paper, sublimation paper, and extras. So that's pretty much what is in the craft room. And then over here is like my desk that you guys saw me sitting on. I have my Brother printer down here. That is where I print all my invoices because it's a laser printer and it saves me ink and money and time, and it's fast. My label thermal printer, my iPad, my setup with my like gamer chair. And then over here, my lovely RICOMA Creator embroidery machine. I am collaborating with them. Look, you guys, this is my little embroidery corner. Cannot wait to do more with it. I will be posting more videos and content with it soon. And this is like my thread wall, and that's my inkjet printer with just shipping supplies and such. And that is the room, literally like a quick overview. And if you're wondering where my heat press is at, it's in my garage since it no longer fit in here, but it works the same, and that's where I press. I'm on my way to UPS now to drop off these 3 packages, and then we are going to grab some lunch. Amigas, it has been some weeks since the last part of this vlog, but we are continuing. We are pushing through. As a small business, you have ups and downs, but there is no way nothing's getting in the way. I have to update you guys. Just a few days ago, I was locked out of this YouTube channel and out of my Gmail, my Google Drive, everything attached to it. It was really upsetting. I was hacked. Can you guys believe that? I even hate to say that out loud because I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally thought I was about to lose you guys. So I actually stopped filming for a few days, and then I come back to this, and then it just kind of went crazy from there. But we are continuing. We are pushing through, and I'm happy. I am back now. You guys probably didn't even notice, which is fine. But we are here continuing the vlog. Today, I already have finished a lot, but this whole week, I actually closed my shop because I did get a new piece of equipment, which I'll show you guys in a minute. And I decided to take the week off so I can go ahead and focus, catch up, and work on a last minute order that came in through right before I closed my shop, which is a t-shirt order. I actually have 2. It is one for a nonprofit organization that I am volunteering with, and I am joining in on that. It is about 40 shirts with front and back logo designs. It is for a Hispanic coffee shop here in my area, which I'm so happy, and I'll show you guys. And I'm donating my time, my services for those t-shirts to be completed. That way it's for a good cause. So we're doing that and catching up with those 40 shirts. And I also had another order of 39 t-shirts for a family reunion that's happening up here in May, and they wanted some shirts made. So we are working on those as well. I'm not going to get to finish them in this vlog, but I will have you guys updated. And that is what I've been working on. Other than my shop being closed, it is for this reason. And let me show you guys. I hope you guys see the newest addition. It is a new printer. And I will be doing a separate complete video on it. But it is the Muto Extrajet C641SR Pro. It is an eco-solvent printer. And you guys, I cannot wait. I've been wanting one for a long time. A lot of people are like, why didn't you get a Roland? Why didn't you get a Roland? This is literally the Roland's competition, or one of the brand competitions to Roland. And it also does print and cut. It's an eco-solvent printer. It has a dryer inside just like any other printer would. So as it's printing, it's drying the images, high quality. And best of all, the materials that you print on eventually becomes waterproof. It is such a good one. And I decided to pull the plug in my business because I was going through a whole bunch of changes and I was paying some stuff off in the business, and I've always wanted one. Well, I found this one and I saw it was comparable to the roll-in and actually a little bit faster, so I ended up getting it. I'm so excited. But that was like literally one of the unexpecteds for this video. I can't wait to do another separate video on it soon. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and continue the vlog and cut down some DTF transfers. For those shirt orders I mentioned, I didn't actually print those DTF transfers since it was a lot more and they need them pretty quick. So I went ahead and decided to order gang sheets. So let's go ahead and cut them down. Alright, so that is literally me being done. It is now 9:45 p.m. and I am exhausted. This pregnancy has literally taken a toll on me, but it's okay. We are pushing through. As you guys can see, I got all the t-shirt ready for both orders and all the transfers cut down as well. So I am ready to start pressing this weekend. Customers are expecting these to be done approximately like by this upcoming week. So either Monday or Tuesday. That is my goal for myself. My husband actually helps me press. So I'm super grateful when I have 2 heat presses. So I will be helping here and there. But yeah, this is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the week in the life or the day in the life of what I do, please make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. You guys are subscribed and you turn on your post notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. And in case you guys knew about the whole hacking and stuff, thank you guys for being here back. Give me a little comment down below and I will see you guys next time. Bye.